So, student handout 5 is kind of, I didn't like it. To me, there was 2 main points in student handout 5, and they made it into a front and back page, and it made me confused of what the 2 main points even was. So I'm going to do my own way of student handout 5 to teach you those 2 main points. Okay, so this is going to be for student handout 5. You don't even have to look at it. You're just going to watch me on the board, and there won't be homework 5, but you'll still understand the main points. So I have a triangle up here on the board, and I have different leg lengths. They're all different. Do you think I can move the leg lengths around to make another triangle besides just this one that I see?
Yeah.
Yes.
You think 3 sides of a triangle, if I gave you 3 different sticks and I said make a triangle, can you make more than one type of triangle?
Yeah.
What is the wait? What is?
So I can move this line, but I see a triangle, but am I using this whole line to form the triangle?
Absolutely not.
No. Only 3 side lengths can form only one unique triangle. If I gave y'all all 3 different size sticks, you're only forming one triangle. That's the only triangle that can be formed. And the only one that can be formed here is that boy there. Okay? Now, that's dealing with side lengths. Dealing with angle measurements. If someone was to give me 3 angle measurements, would all 3, or would everyone's triangle look the same?
No.
Not necessarily.
Yesterday, in our homework, they gave us angle measurements. Was all our triangles the same exact size?
No.
Some legs were longer than others, but all our angle measurements were the same. Well, look at this. Here, what is this degrees here in the corner?
90.
90. Move it over here.
40.
It's 40. I can take this line. Remember, I'm not worried about the side length, so I don't care that it's overlapping. We agree this is still a triangle. This one is still 90, right? Is this still 40?
No.
Yes.
Yes, it's still 40. I can move this guy up some more. Is he still 40?
Yes.
Yes. I can move my protractor. It's still lining up to 40. I can move this guy all the way up and down to create a gazillion different types of triangles with those 3 angle measurements. And that's basically what student handout 5 was teaching. So, angles can form infinitely many different triangles. So if somebody told me to form a 90, 45, and 45 degree triangle, is mine and Ava's going to be the same triangle? Probably.
Yes.
Mine might be smaller than hers. If all 5 of us here had these measures, are all 5 of us going to probably draw the exact same size triangle?
No.
But our angle measurements we probably measured and they were exact. Well, if they gave us a triangle and said, have one line that's 10 inches, one that's 12 inches, and one that's 14 inches, is mine and Ava's going to look exactly the same?
No. Yes.
There's only one way to draw it based on the side lengths. Either it's going to make one or it's not going to make a triangle. All right, so let's practice using that information with the he said, she said problems. So I'm looking at card 1. You're on box 1 on your paper. And it says 3 different lengths are used to form a triangle. They gave me an example. And it says, Anthony says that the triangle formed is going to be one unique triangle. Annie says that more than one triangle can be formed from those angles.
Anthony.
Well, is Anthony or Annie correct?
Anthony.
Am I talking about
Annie.
side lengths or angles here?
Side lengths.
And side lengths can form one or none.
So Anthony.
So
Anthony.
it can't be Annie, but I need to double check and make sure Anthony is still correct. How do I do that? I do my 3 greater than problems. Pick 2 numbers.
20 and 21.
12 and 20. Is that greater than the 16?
Yes.
I could do 12 and 16. Is that greater than 20?
Yes.
I could do 20 and 16. Is that greater than 12?
Yes.
Okay, so can this form exactly 1? So Anthony would be correct, and this is what you would write for the because on box 1. Okay, I'm going to look at card 3 now, so make sure that you're on the correct box. And this says 3 different angle measures are used to form a triangle, and they give me 3 angles. Carlos says that the angle measures will create one unique triangle. Catherine says that the angle measures will create more than one triangle. Well, what do I know about angles of a triangle and how many they can create?
Infinity.
Infinitely many different triangles. But I always need to test to make sure it actually is forming a triangle. How many degrees does a triangle have to add up to? 180. So I need to make sure 60 plus 75 plus 45 gives me 180. And I'm pretty sure it does. So Carlos or Catherine? Catherine, because that can create infinitely many different triangles. And last card I'm working with you is going to be card 5. So make sure you're in the correct box. Card 5 says, 2 sides of a triangle have lengths of 6 inches and 10 inches. What are the possible lengths of the third side? Eric says it can be between 4 inches and 16 inches. Aaron says it can be between 4 and 10 inches. To properly find this, it's real simple. All you do is take your 2 side lengths they gave you, subtract them. What is 10 minus 6?
4.
So it's got to be between 4, or you can add them.
So 16.
And this is going to give you your range of numbers of side lengths that your triangle can be formed from. So it is Eric.
Couldn't it just would it always be the bigger number, that bigger number range? Like, 16 is obviously bigger than 10, so would it always be?
No. Yeah, probably so. All right. So that's all that is new with student handout 5.